What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Everything Aquarium. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit about the 6.8 gallon cube. I've completely switched over to a plant and tank setup instead of the fake plant setup, and everything's real in there. Got a good substrate in there now. Going the high-tech route, so I'm going to get some CO2 here in a couple days. I got a full spectrum light on there. Like I said, I got nutrient-rich substrate. Which is actually some fluorite dark from Chem, and I just got to wait on that CO2 generator, and the tank should be complete. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look at it real quick, see where it's come. We are at the tank, 6.8 gallon cube by Imagitarium, sold at Petco and on Amazon sometimes. Quick overview of the tank. Comes with built-in filtration. I ripped it all out, put an AquaClear 30 on there, full spectrum Hydra LED light. I got reviews on the tank and on the light, and I'll leave links to that. But really, I want to show you the planted setup. I got Chem fluorite dark in there with a nice piece of Malaysian or Mapani driftwood, one of those two. And I have some Vallisneria, have some narrowleaf Java fern there, and then a Amazon sword plant. And now this is what I call a leftovers tank, meaning that I just had these plants kind of scattered in other tanks, and I put them all together into this tank. So here's a not permanent solution, I guess, to putting random plants into one tank. I'm going to mix these up eventually. I kind of just planted them in here to get their root structure going really good, because they weren't doing too well in the other tanks. They just had gravel in there and not a nutrient-rich substrate. So once the roots get nice and full, then I'll move things around and plant it the way I want it to. But for now, this is how it's going to be. I'm waiting on CO2, a CO2 generator, which isn't really necessary for this tank, especially for the Vallisneria, because it's such a fast-growing plant. But I'd like the Amazon sword to grow faster, and the Java fern to grow nice and fast as well. That way I can propagate those and hopefully fill up other tanks with them. And not to mention, I want to get more plants that are really not dependent on CO2, I would say, but do very well with it. So yeah, here's a good shot of it here. Some good inspiration for all you people with a 6.8 gallon cube that you don't know what to do with, I guess. It's definitely a pesky filtration issue with this tank from the factory. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I got some neon tetras in there. I'm sure if you see my other videos, you've seen them. 3 snails, lemon drop pleco, and then 3 black neon tetras, or 6, excuse me, black neon tetras, which eventually, when the shrimp grow up a little bit bigger, I will put a couple of those guys in that tank with them. Right now they're too small, and the tetras would just eat them. But yeah, anyways, all these plants should do really well in here, especially with the full spectrum light. The Java fern and the Amazon sword is really going to do well. The Vallisneria really doesn't care. They'll do well under anything. You could probably put a black light on there and they would grow. These guys are very hardy plants. And they also shoot out these nice runners and propagate themselves that way. As you can see, you got a mother plant here. Just shoot a runner out, and usually underneath the substrate. And then offspring plant will grow. And then once the offspring plant gets a good root system, you can cut it right in the middle there. That's how I do it, at least. Right in the middle, and then you can do whatever you want with that, and it should be fine and won't harm either plant. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this tank, guys. Nothing too special today. Just wanted to kind of show you what's been going on with it. Hopefully you can get some inspiration from this tank as well. And that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.